やったひなたひなた。ひなた。
どこだろうか。君がいる場所ならいいの。
私を呼んだのにゃ。
どこだろう。
戦場と
番号もし私は1匹2匹揃っていますわね。
Let's see, 70.4. 25% of that is 17. So it's not perfect then. I'm still missing. I need a little bit more, because 17 plus 12 is not 30. So I'm a little under pen ratio to get the full cap of that. Whatever. It's pretty close though, right? It's 17.5, so it's pretty damn close. So I just need 0.5% more, which, yeah, could be done with rolls. I think. Oh yeah, like this as an example. Like, oh no, it's energy region. Shit. Do I have any other of these? Oh, fuck. Oh, I do have an energy region though. So I could equip this and swap something else. She definitely wants this, right? Yeah. So pen ratio on either of these, I doubt it. No, wait, what? It's supposed to be? Oh, it isn't supposed to be. At least anomaly proficiency. Interesting. I did not expect that. Attack and anomaly proficiency, that's kind of good. There's not the pen ratio that this has. It's not as good. This also has some pen ratio. It also has many other good stats. So honestly, if one was going to switch, it'd have to be this one. So I have one thing that could be better. So, oh, actually, pen ratio, nice. Okay, and then we'll swap this out with that. Actually, is there a better one? Nope, okay. Swap out that one. Is there any... I mean, it has anomaly proficiency on there, so that's kind of good. But getting a, getting full stats into this is better. Yeah. Yeah, what's a crit rate? I don't really need, or a crit, defense percent obviously don't need. He's off field most of the time. Okay, so luckily I got some pen rolls, so now what's my pen? Hey, what? Somebody... I don't get how pen rush... I was at 70%, right? So then... What? Like, I rolled penetration in that. I got an extra penetration. That was 9, now it's 18. This rolled 27. Like, how did all these rolls not matter? That's kind of weird. Like, how did her pen ratio not go up when rolling pen? Unless there's a cap. Unless there's a cap, totally. Unless you can't get above a certain ratio, which seems weird because this ratio is a little too low to maximize her skill. She gets 25% of it. She needs basically 72%. to get. She needs 72% pen ratio, so that 25% plus 12 is 30%. I mean, at the moment it's like 1% off, so it's like not crazy either way, but it's still kind of weird that all those pen stats didn't change her ratio at all. I would assume that whatever.
1匹2匹揃っています
Who
わね
knows? Whatever. Let's continue the story. I mean, if you're interested in watching my stream, as long as you follow, you should get an alert. Yeah, that's the thing, is that I wouldn't be worried. Like, that was the whole thing that I thought, well, maybe he's, like, going along with her, you know? Like, but the fact that she used that power on him, it's like, like, whatever his intentions might have been, he could already be lost, right? You know, he could have come in thinking, oh, well, maybe I'll trick her, right? Maybe I'll pretend to go along with her so I can get within her inner circle to betray her. But then the second she uses that ability on him, it's like, fuck, kind of like, that muddies the water, because if she's, depending on what that ability is able to do, it could, you know, it could basically change him and make him more loyal, right? Because, like, why is he loyal? Well, loyalty springs up from an emotion, right? It's the emotional connection you have with your compatriots that instills this loyalty. If she's able to strip out emotions from people, he might then start to be thinking more rationally. And it's like, well, if he knows that, oh yeah, like, my sister's pretty much fucked where she is because that sword will consume her life, because that's what it's done for literally every single person that's been around before. He could then be like, well, if she stays with them, there's only one way to go, whereas if I get help from the creator, there's the possibility that things might go differently. And so, I mean, logically, yeah, sure, right? If you know one path is not going to yield any results, and you only really care about keeping your sister alive, then yeah, I could understand why you'd want to choose their options. Now, mostly, it'd be your emotions that would stop you from doing such a decision, but if she's able to strip those away, then it changes the field, changes everything. But yeah, like, my guess is what's going to happen is that he comes out, all, like, evil looking. She has to use her ability. She has to actually draw the sword itself. And so basically, because of what he does, she shortens her life. So basically, you know, it's one of those self-fulfilling prophecies. It's like, yes, you were so concerned about your sister that you chose this course of action, which in turn endangers your sister even more.
彼らが哀れなくらい鈍かったのか。それ
この力のことを彼らに隠すつもりはありません。英七地区に舞い戻って以来、あの悪夢に縛られる時間が増すにつれ、
That's interesting. This form. What form? I mean, like, presumably it's not the clothes, right? Presumably he changed clothes to do whatever. You could say it's the face, right? But it's like, well, the hair is mostly the same. It just is darker now. Oh, maybe it's the eyes. Were his eyes red before? Maybe that's it. Because he looks pretty much the same, right? The only major difference is that his hair is darker. Maybe the eyes, I'm not sure, because I can't remember what his eye color was before. And the lack of glasses. But it's like, you know, the lack of glasses. It's like, oh yes, it's the disguise of Clark Kent. It's like, oh, he was wearing glasses, completely different person. Now that he doesn't wear glasses, like, his form without glasses. So that's why I'm kind of thinking it's the eyes. I bet it's the eye color. Like, I bet he probably didn't have red eyes. Which does beg the question of, like, what is, like, what is this quote-unquote power, right? So it could be that when his sister took the sword, it could be that maybe some of the power transferred to him. So maybe it's some of the corrosive power of the King Ming sword. I don't know. The power from Lord George turns things to their true state. It's an interesting idea, an interesting concept, because, like, what is true, right? Now, for this guy, it's like, okay, well, this is your true form. It's like, okay. Like, I mean, this is the power he was suppressing, but, like, does that make it his true form, right? Because I would say it's his true form if he was born with this power. But if this is something that is an offshoot of the King Ming sword, then it's like, well, I wouldn't say it's his true form then, right? His true form would be without that influence. And if it wasn't, right, if this was his original power, then it's like what original power, right? Like, presumably it wouldn't be Hollow related, because the Hollow itself is not native to this land. Unless the creator is like, nope, sorry, like, if you got influenced by the Hollow, that is now your true form. Like, because it really just depends on what you consider true form, right? Because it could be, and it also could be like a perspective shift too. It's like, it could be that, from the creator's perspective, us being not corrupted by hollows, you know, us not having the power of ether and all that shit, could not, like, us, the humans before the hollows existed, might not be the true form of humans, right? So it could be that from his perspective, it's like, no, like, the true form of humans is inundated with ether and corrupted by the hollows. You know, that's the true form, right? So it's like, you know, hard to say, right? And this thing is like, yeah, return the sacrifices to their pure state, which is before they got sacrificed. But it's like, well, what is their pure state, right? You could go either way, right? More pure sacrifice or more pure human.
記憶や目的さえもそろそろ分かってほしいわね。私の目的、主はあなたの苦しみを知り、あなたの才を憐れんだ。
近いですか。あの剣に選ばれたのが僕であればどれほど良かったか。
Yeah, that's the interesting thing. So, like, did it choose her, right? Like, is it like when the other sister was lost, the sword found a new owner? Or is it simply just like she was the next one to touch it, and now she became the owner, right? Does it actually... is it like an actual choice where it actually is, like, it's just floating there doing nothing, and then it's like, oh, okay, this is the next worthy host, and, like, zips over to it? You know, so it's like you don't have a choice? Or did she make a mistake and touch it, thus making her the host?
いいお兄さんだこと。けど、そして剣は彼女を蝕み続け、始まりの主は違うわ。その力は奪うものではなく、与えるもの。必ずあの剣と妹さんとのつながりを。
Vader's different. Their power doesn't take, it gives. I mean, the easiest analogy to this is cancer. Yes. Cancer doesn't take, it simply gives. It gives you more cells. It gives you more cells that your body can't handle and dies because of it, right? Like, also, like, their power doesn't take, I mean, the power creates ethereals, and ethereals take lives. So, yes, it does, right? Maybe the power directly doesn't take lives, but if the power is given to things which then do horror, like, because, like, basically, what creature that has been given the creator's power has ever done good with it, right? Has ever made the world a better place? Like, no. Every time the creator's power is given, it's always led to tragedy.
そしてあなたも
本当に春光を救えるのならですが、僕を助ける理由は何ですか？
もう何度も答えたでしょ。真なる安息の地のため、そして永劫に揺らぐことなく不変の秩序を取り戻すため。
Ah. So she's like a Templar from the Assassin's Creed. Because that's basically what the Templar want, right? The Templar want order. And they think order can only be... they think eternal peace and order can only be established through overwhelming power. And that's why they kind of always want the Peace of Eden, is because they want the ability to control humanity. And through that control, peace will be attained, right? That is their goal. It's like, yes, humans are weak. They need the Templars to take the reins of history and lead it to prosperity. So from her perspective, she's doing much the same. Oh, I just want peace. An unbreakable, overstanding order, which can only be attained when a godlike entity controls us.
ずいぶん前に読んだ始まりの主のお言葉は今でも
Interesting. Everyone, from when she read them when she was young. Yeah, interesting. So presumably she was raised by the Exaltus, hence her just being born crazy. I mean, it's just one of these arguments where it's just like, yes, some humans suck, therefore all humans suck. It's like, yes, because humans are, because humans will fuck each other over and become corrupt. You can't trust humanity, therefore trust in the higher power type shit.
もはや衰退はなく、時間の矢はそのご降誕の時、言い争う者の絶対と永遠生とし、愛と憎し始まりの主という
答え。
もうすぐよ。しばらく待っていなさい。あのサクリファイス、私たちには力、始まりの主のお言葉と。
もう少し我慢だ。もうすぐ。
これが最終通告です。物件の所有者は書類にはっきりと書かれています。3日のうちに。
親子3代にわたって受け継いできた俺の家だぞ。
時代は論より証拠です。いいですか？そうなれば今ほど穏やかには済まないでしょうね。
ビャオおじさん、
大丈夫かだと。あ、
すみません、こんな時に。
なくなった。全部なくなった。
その本にどんなことが書かれてたか、それか取りに来た人がいたんなら、
どこに行ったかだと。どこへ行こうと出てけ。
すみません。おやおや、奇遇ですね。ダイアリー、私がここにいる理由と言ったらクレーム対応に決まってます。それに面白いことを見黒枝で働くってのは、そりゃもう大変なんです。それはそうと、なんということでしょう。皆さん今日も京都。
無論だ。
ああ、違いますよ。
何故。
すごい。
Oh, it was Sarah who did it. Did they say she was in, I thought she said red hair. Well, I don't, yeah, maybe it was. They said she was in, I thought they said red, right? So it was like a woman in red. But then we saw a woman with red hair. Mandela effect the description to be woman with red hair. I'm like, Sarah doesn't have red hair. I'm like, actually, no, I guess if they said it was a woman in red, although even from her latest outfit, she wasn't like super, most of it was black. It had red in it, but I would say it's mostly a black suit. Yeah, so, so the question is it that there is an array there that's absorbing the miasma and she wants to break it so the miasma goes free? But then it also seems that the flowers are also absorbing miasma. So maybe the flowers themselves are good. I was thinking maybe they were nefarious. Like, maybe the flowers are bad and like they're absorbing miasma to do something nefarious, but if they're part of an array, maybe not. So yeah, I'm curious if that's what it is. Is she trying to stop it, or is she trying to let loose the miasma, or is she trying to like use it herself? Right? Is she trying to create an array, create a similar array to absorb miasma so that it can be used as part of her scheme?
すごいね、ダイヤ。そうよ。まるで術法でも使ったみたい。どうやってで。前回は救助に手を。
Well, I mean, it makes sense, right? If Topps was the one who tried to steal his home, then she working for Topps could undo that. Like because they're just trying to browbeat him and steal his shit. It could be that the paperwork that she claims is able to steal a shop is not able to do so, right? It could be that it is shady and illegal, and if she was able to see that, because she could confirm within Tops, hey, is there any actual paperwork around that? And if they say no, not at all, then she knows, oh, okay, this is a scam.
しかり。
そういつの間にかでなんて、つまり気持ちだけでいいですよってことです。それで気が引けるようなら、これからしようとしてる面白いこと、それか面倒なことに私を混ぜてくれませんか？たったそれだけでいいの？はい、それだけです。今日ここにいる親切な小市民が私でよかったですね。これがザオちゃん先輩だったら、いいよいいよ。ありがとうダイアリー。おや、ちょっといい？他に目的はあるかもしれない。不思議ですね。まあいいです。
春光先生、平気か？
ミアズマを吸収して災いや邪気を払う神宝。私とお兄ちゃんが小さい頃、両親から少し。お父さんとお母さんのこと。二人はもういないの。私とお兄ちゃんがまだ小さかった頃にね。そっか、ごめんね。別にいいわよ。この新エリートに住んでるそれに私たち兄弟には自慢の両親だったんだから。二人とも術法に詳しくてお互いを愛してて、あちこち旅を。それで英飛地区を訪れた時、ミアズマの恐ろしさを目の当たり。それからはみんなを助けられて、まだ小さかったし、懐かしそうに話してるお兄ちゃんを見てると、両親は最後の最後まで効果的にミアズマを抑え込む方法を探してたみたい。
10年前、コーク跡地で記録的。
さっきも言ったけど、私は小さかったからよく覚えてないの。
Oh, I see. So that's his quote-unquote true power. He was infected with miasma even back then. It's just his miasma-infected form. I wouldn't really say it's its true form then. Like, that's the thing. Again, it's a matter of perspective. From the creator, who is the creator of all this ether and bullshit, the true form would be the form that merges perfectly with ether. Whereas from humans' perspective in this world, their true form would be completely unaffected by ether. Yeah, completely free. So, yeah. Just a matter of perspective.
それからはいろんな人に助けられて、しばらくしてから先生が。じゃあ文学先生は？
しかり、当時は我が輩も
先生に面倒を見てもらったこと、本当に感謝して。お兄ちゃんはお父さんとお母さんを亡くしたあの日から、師匠たちのおかげでそういう悪夢も次第になくなったと思ってたんだけど。英飛地区に戻ってきた。
なんという痛ましい過去だ。 誰かを救いたいというお兄さんの気持ち、それが悪夢の根源かもしれないんだろう。
それはそうよね。
お願いです。どうか頼まれてください。僕たちの子供はまだこんなにも遅く。
この子たちが大人になる。でも寂しい。
お願いします。
Oh, I see. So the two of them begged Bonnie to save them.
師範、皆さん行ってしまいますよ。
サニアラス。
I was wondering who she was begging, like, did she beg like an Exaltus or something, and that's how they were saved, you know, and that's why Senior Yi is all fucked up because of that deal. But no, it seems like they were begging Banya, who obviously saved them. I think with your array complete, though not toe, though the evil is subdued. Interesting. So they're talking about. You see, they're talking about like purifying the miasma, returning to the true state. Is it like, do they mean like a world without ether, or do they mean turning this world into an ether-rich world, right? Taking all the miasma, converting it to ether, and then inundating the world with ether. It's hard to tell, like, was ether originally in this world to begin with? Or is it something that purely came from the Hollows? I was thinking it purely came from the Hollows because we're going into Hollows to mine the ether ore, which is used for, like, our shits. So I would guess that ether and people with powers only came into existence once the first Hollow came into existence, and the ether that seeped into the world through the Hollows is slowly filling the world with ether. It's actually very much like the plot of Solo Leveling. Is that all those portals that people were going in and fighting monsters with was just methods of slowly filling Earth with ether so that it could handle bigger portals and bigger monsters. So basically, because the Earth had so little ether, or mana really, because the world had so little mana, they could only create small little portals and only allow weak little monsters to get in. So by constantly making this, constantly opening up portals, they were slowly able to let bigger and bigger monsters in until finally the people doing this thing were able to send their full army in to conquer Earth. Basically. That's the basic premise. So I wonder if it's something like that too here, is that this world didn't have ether at all, and the Hollows could be a method that's used to slowly fill the world with ether so that it can handle, so that the creator can actually get through. Because before they couldn't, because of the lack of ether in this world, but now maybe that ether has been flowing into this world for a while, but maybe they can actually get in, maybe. We'll see. Obviously that's more endgame type show. Yeah, that's the thing. I assume if Blank descends, I assume that's the ether god that Sarah's praying to.
Sarah はその人望が航空跡地にあると考え、残党を動員して探させている。
ごめん、私があの頃から
よさぬか。我が輩もこの幾とせ、フォローの不とはいえ案ずるな。
春子ちゃん、10年前の航空跡地を生き延びた誰か。ただ私自身雲岳山に入門して生命権を継承してからは。
You know, it's probably her parents. The interesting thing, of course, is that there's rumors of a deity, right? So obviously we have the creator that Sarah's trying to reach out to, which presumably is the instigator behind the Hollow shit. You know, so is the deity they're talking about that? In which case the Hollows might have existed for a long period of time if they have rumors and shit, or do they worship another deity and the creator is just kind of faking it, right? Like maybe they had their own worship and people are just now, I don't know, it could be that maybe they're able to commune with the creator even before the Hollows existed, right? Maybe the veil between worlds was relatively weak, and so maybe the creator was always trying to get in, but then finally they were able to somehow, and then were able to slowly increase their power and influence in this world by creating more Hollows. Okay, so it seems like the flowers themselves are part of the array, and are what actually are purifying the miasma. Oh. The reason why I was going to teleport is I assumed we were actually like literally teleporting to the temple itself. Yeah, so I thought so. Because they previously mentioned, they previously alluded to that Banyu was a killing machine. Monuet was a killing machine, and then decided not to, I guess, for some reason. So I guess Ashu is probably one of the parents. Oh, maybe not, actually. Yeah. So Ashu is dead, probably. And her brothers. Huh. So it probably isn't. I see. So I thought it was maybe Jabong's parents, but it seems like not, because it seems like people who took him in was brother and sister, both of which are gone. Seems like from how they said it, the sister is definitely dead, and the brother is missing. Which doesn't seem likely to be these two, because the brother was bouncing around. Presumably people would have seen him. Maybe. I mean, and they both did go somewhere, right? So, I mean, it could still be them, right? Well, no, because they did also allude that Banyu had let the girl die. Stood there watching her die, kind of thing. So she has to have been dead. And as he even said, the evidence is irrefutable, so she definitely has to be dead. Otherwise, that would not be irrefutable evidence.
なるほど。当時宮妻の大量発生が起こる直前、それに例の人痘のことも繰り返し話に
ですね。サラの探してる動機が一日一善のためかはさて。春子。私は平気。
And that's the thing, is she has red eyes too. So presumably the dude always had red eyes. So I don't get what his true form is, right? Like, his true form is just black hair with no glasses? Like, so he dyed his hair black and removed his glasses and that's his true form? Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, that's nothing, right? Now, it could be that there's also other shit involved, you know? It could be that because they didn't want to change the character model too much, maybe he did change, like maybe he's buffer. You know, maybe he was a thin, scrawny, brown-haired guy with glasses, and now he's, you know, taller, buffer. His hair is different colored. I mean, I would assume because she has red eyes, and maybe he will also have red eyes. Although, interestingly enough, too, her hair is brown with these black tinges. So it could be that her red eyes and the brown or the black tinges to her hair are also caused by the same power that is her brother's quote-unquote true form. Okay. So this is that. I'm not going to do that now because I've been walking for a bit. Oh yeah, there's no chip battery yet. Let's go to the... Okay, so... Yeah, so it's interesting. I'm kind of curious what the... Actually, wait a minute. Let's see. So, Rena is done. I guess I could work on Lycon. Like, Rena could use some more skills, I guess. You know, hers are pretty good. She is. She has. She just needs that. Honestly, I could do this too, because that is her recommended one. But I don't use her enough to actually want to waste a thingy on her. So I could work on Lycon. He needs those blade thingies. I guess I could get a few of those. So he needs 45 of them, though. Oh, actually, no. Is this is that the bonus, though? Yeah, it's the bonus. It's only these and these. Shit. So I don't really care about these guys. Well, yeah, I mean, that's kind of useful. I do kind of use Sokaku when I use Ellen. Kinda. Volcry. Yeah, so shit. Okay, never mind then. Let's just go for electricity talent stuff. I really just don't want to level up. I don't want to do those elite fights without the bonus. Like, I do think it's kind of annoying that they just only have some of them have bonus. It's like, I get it, right? They put the current character on the bonus as well as another one. I don't know how they determine it. It could be maybe the second one is, you know, maybe. So yeah, so I kind of wish all of them were on bonus. I mean, I understand the reason why they don't, because it's like, oh, well, we want to, you know, encourage you to. It allows you to catch up, right? So it's like, oh, we had a new character, Dylan. Okay, well, we're gonna put her mats on bonus so you can quickly power level her talents up, because we can give you double the rewards for that. The problem, of course, sort of thing is that, like, there's no negative, right? Like, all of it is just pure positive. Where it's like, yeah, you just get a free bonus. Like, you literally just need to do it twice as often. You know, you literally just need to do it twice as often. If it's not on bonus, you just need to do it twice as much, right? The bonus just literally just gives you double the rewards with no negative whatsoever. It's not like you have to fight twice the enemies. It's not like you fight the enemy. It's not like whatever enemy you're supposed to be fighting, you have to fight double in one go. Like, no, it's just fighting literally the same enemy you would be fighting otherwise, but you just get double the rewards, which is like, oh, there's no real purpose in fighting him ever. You know, there's no real point in actually ever. Yeah, so there's no real point in ever actually fighting them proper. You know, there's no real point in ever doing it normally because you have to do twice as much. You might as well just wait for them to go back on bonus. Because, you know. So that's why I kind of wish they could all do bonus, or maybe like there was a day. It's kind of like how Genshin has like the day where it's like, oh, yeah, if you do talent domains on a Sunday. If you do talent, if you do talent domains on a Sunday, level this up. Here we go. Okay, so she's basically all done. The only one I could do is this, but I only have 5 of these things, and I don't really want to waste it on Arena. So I'm not going to use that much. basically she is pretty well built. The only thing is only if needed is her basic attack and dodge attack, which she's not supposed to be on the field that much. She's mostly hop on the field, do her skill or her burst, get off field. So no real other need. I guess I could level her up a little bit. Oops. Yeah, her. I guess I could start working on Grace maybe. Okay, so that's all. I don't know. Like I remember, she was rough. She was like, her playstyle just like needed so much energy because you basically needed. Yeah, you needed to do her basic. You needed to do her basic attack so you get full energy charges. Then you do her EX special. But the problem is that you gain your little battery charges way too quickly, so you just never have enough EX specials to keep up. So you either need a lot of energy, or you need better teammates, right? Like you do her basics, you do her EX special, and then you get off the field. Which, you know, this game kind of like rewards you for doing the counters. The counter swaps, which is like, that's why you feel like you really kind of want to hold off and do it just to wait for that. You know, it's like, oh, I'm going to keep her on the field until the enemy does a parryable attack, and then I'll counter swap to another character, you know. And like that's how I'll define my rotation, but realistically you shouldn't. It should be like, no, it should be like Genshin in a way where it's like, they have a set rotation. Once you've done that rotation, you should get them off the field, right? It's just that enemies often attack often enough where you could easily get in a counter swap in some of those times, but you also need to know when you're supposed to swap to be like, oh, okay, you know, this on-field character has done what they need to do. Now it's time to get them off and swap to someone else, you know. So you need to know that. And so for Grace, I just didn't know that because like she was the one I lost my 50-50 to, or she was the one I got for free. Like you're guaranteed a standard banner 5-star, and she's the one I got. So so she's the one I was trying to use, but it was just like, yeah, it just felt like she was on the field too much, and I just didn't have other good party members either. So I didn't really know what a good team with her is. And like what the rotation should be, and you know, back in the day, you just didn't have many choices, especially with like the whole faction and element system, where it's like, okay, well, in her team, she needs to have, you know, she needs to either be in a team with Electro or Belobog, and so obviously Anton, who's also Electro and Belobog, is good, and then I think Kaleda maybe as the third, right? So Grace does Anomaly Mastery, Kaleda does her stuns. Is a stun unit, and then Anton is the DPS. But it was just like I never really liked Anton's playstyle, which kind of made it rough. So I never really wanted to use Grace because I didn't want to have to use her with Anton. But now we have a lot more options. Like now we have Yanagi, so I could do a Yanagi, Grace, and maybe someone else team. Who knows, right? It's like it's a. What's the good one? It fits the color scheme a little better, but I think this one looks better. Yeah, I like the gray. The red is a little too much. Oh, that's interesting. But no, I like this one. I think it looks better. I just never use this because she just looks better in her summer outfit anyway. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and call it. I'll be on later today. I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I might pop in for a little Genshin. I don't know if I'm going to finish Ghost of Yotei tonight. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm on the last quest. It's just going after Saito at the moment, which should be the last quest to do. So, I don't know if I want to do that today. I'm not sure how long it's going to take and how, like, tired I'll be at the end of the day, so if I'm a little too tired, doing a fight like that might be tough. I don't know if I'm going to just, like, delay it and just do it on my coming weekend. You know, once the weekend hits, I might do it then instead. where I could dedicate a chunk of time like early in the morning when I'm fresh. I'm not sure. So I don't know. I might pop in and just do some Borderlands stuff. There's still some Borderlands questing I haven't done yet. There's Arcadia Burn and Dominion to explore, so I might just focus on that. Complete Borderlands 4, because I still haven't done all the like extra content and stuff, and I also haven't done I haven't gotten like full UVHM yet, so it's like I should do that as well. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and call it. But thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.